Hi, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be reacting to Star and Not Friends by LOONA. I don't actually know if Not Friends is an official comeback or not, because it's like kind of like a collab thing or something. I told you in my Paint the Town reaction that I would react to Star the next time I react to LOONA. That was react a lot of times. So I'm including it in this reaction. I already know the song Star. Well, I don't actually know the song Star, but I do know Voice, because I listened to the Midnight album on my Patreon and I love the song. It's super great. I'm really excited to hear it in English and to see the video to it. I read through the lyrics again because I don't remember what they're about. I kind of feel like they're singing just to someone and kind of telling them, I mean, they literally say, "You are all of me." Kind of like just a love song saying, "You're my star, like you're my everything." That's all I have for you. Let's watch Star by LOONA. Oh, the song is so good. It sounds so dark the way it opens. Wow.
You're in my mind when I'm asleep. I'm seeing stars sinking.
She's so pretty. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the song's so good.
You're in my dreams. I'm freaking out. I don't wanna leave. I'm so selfishly. I want you and nobody else. I can't deny it. I lose my head. Fight it out.
I'm excited to know these lyrics. I can sing it. Hi, Jinsol. I know who you are. I still have so many names and faces to learn. Olivia? Kim Lip, maybe. Eve? I'm sorry if I'm throwing the names at all the wrong people. Ooh, cool. Love your hair. There's my two. I was missing her. I love this song. It's so good. Ooh, look at them go. Oh my god. Oh, it's you who does that. Alright, true. I was wondering. Oh my god, I'm so excited to sing this song now. Even though I prefer like the way the Korean version sounds. Oh my god, this song is so good. I'm so happy I got to see this. Yes, LOONA, killing it. Well, I tried to point them out by name. I don't know if I got any of them right except for Chu, Jinsol, and Heejin. LOONA is the first group where it's really taking me a long time to learn their names. I don't know why. Even though all of them have solo projects, it should be way easier for me to do it. I'm getting there, but very slowly. Sorry for calling Vivi Eve. I don't know why. Have no reason to. I just always think she's Eve. All right, well, I already knew the song, of course. As I said, I really love the song. It's so much fun. It's so catchy. I always have to sing it. I do kind of prefer the way the chorus sounds in Korean. Oh, Moksori, no yo Moksori. Oh, that just sounds so much cooler because it's kind of the same, like they say the same word twice instead of in the English one they say come to me, you're all of me. That's nice, but I prefer the Korean version. Anyways, okay. I still love the song, it's so good. I really like the video too. I really, for example, love this opening shot. The stage is so cool. All of this wood stuff, and then this like ring on the top with a light in it. So cool. I've never seen anything like that ever before, and it's freaking cool. I do have to say I don't really see how it, and I have the same problem with most of the video, but I guess this video probably also ties into the like LOONAverse storyline that we have going on. So if that's why the stages look like that, or if that has any importance to the storyline, then disregard my comments on that. But overall, for me, who's not who doesn't really follow the storylines, the video seemed a little bit like, all the locations seemed a little bit like random, or like I couldn't really understand the connection between them. I mean, this is really pretty. All of the plants, it looks so cozy. It looks kind of like they're angels and they're just like waiting. Oh my god, Kim Lip. I like Kim Lip more and more the more I see her. So we have, of course, we have like a lot of like star imagery in this video, which makes sense. Like this dissolve transition to like a star sky. Look at how cool this is in the back here. We're all distracted by Eve. Well, I was, but I missed this completely. That's so cool. Obviously, I'm gonna say that this is all like CGI in the background, that they shot this maybe in front of like blue screen or something, I don't know. And then kind of the same here, that probably the door was just standing in front of like a blue screen or something, and then behind it was also blue screen, so that when she opens the door they just kind of zoom in on the blue, and then that's CGI, what we see here. Kind of we zoom in on this glow and kind of transition to the footage already, which still has this glow going on, and then we zoom out and have extreme motion blur to match the strokes of the light. So that's, or like the stars. So that's a lot of thought behind those transitions. And then we're here in this colorful space too, which is really cool. Kind of reminds me of Heejin's video, actually, with all of the colors. Again, I'm gonna say the same thing, that this is just blue screen or something kind of screen. Then we use the fabric as transitions as well, where the fabric kind of goes in front of the lens, and then we cut to another shot where the fabric is in front of the lens. I mean, there seems to be, I don't know if this is editing or if they're dancing on a mirror, but I would say it's editing, the reflection of them. I really like this too, this kind of match. It's not a match cut, but like the circle around them is kind of the same for both of them. Like it's the same size and it's both a circle, which is really cool. But again, we have this kind of glow going on here where she's like, the whites are made really strong, and then they kind of use that as a transition a little bit. I wonder if we have the subunits here as well somehow. So here we have this next stage, which kind of reminds me a little bit of a carnival with all of the light bulbs, but I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's what they're going for. Just this stage in comparison to the first stage with all of the wood. I mean, the only similarity I see is the circle with this like orangey red kind of color in it, which I see here as well. So I'm sure that has some kind of meaning, but otherwise they just look so different. And again, also just the thing of like this set where we have all of the flowers, which is really great, and then in comparison to this where we have all of the like colorful fabric or like strings hanging from the ceiling. I don't really understand how they correlate, but for LOONA, most of the time I'm sure that there is a meaning or like a reason for everything because of their storyline. I mean, yeah, a circle, I mean, obviously they have a subunit with circle, so maybe it's in relation to that somehow. Oh, this is such a cool transition. It's not a transition, it's just an effect. When they like do this with their hands, like this dance move, they increase, I don't even know what they do. They kind of almost looks like just like they added like an effect on top of it where this light kind of shines from them, which is really cool. I don't know if that's editing. It could just be practical, all of these flashes of lights. I don't know. Because every time that happens, I see those spotlights in the back going on right here. Maybe it's just enhanced a little bit with post-production. Oh my god, I really love these lights. So cool. It's just so many lights, and like the smoke enhances the strokes so much. It looks like they did it in editing. The light is so strong. Oh my god, it must have been blinding for them. Then we have, of course, tons of match cuts here in the choreography, which you know I love match cuts. Oh my god, that shot is so cool too, where the camera kind of like rotates and we just go further back, and there are more and more of these circles. That's so cool. Also really love the confetti in this shot, especially this entire back scene is so cool. The choreography is great, but also There's so much going on in the shots with the confetti and the light in the background on the other stage. There's tons going on. Oh, and then we added the bars for the last chorus dance break. I don't know where we at right now. Didn't even realize that. Interesting. We have a few sets, not that many. But yeah, the thing that I said in the beginning kind of holds me back the most, because I really don't see how, honestly, any of these sets tie together. They all look super different for me, except for the circle thing. Nothing really ties them together for me visually. Not the colors, not the fabrics or like the textures, the material that is used, not the lighting, not anything. I do really like the sets, as I said, on the production design level by themselves. I think they look really cool. Well, actually, this is the only set that I don't really love, because it just, I don't really understand it. We have so many different colors with the blue and the red, and then this kind of like gold color, and then this is kind of gray. I mean, I like that everything kind of like goes towards the circle. The light strings go there, then the fabric goes there, all of that. But it almost reminds me of like a Christmas market where you go to buy your Christmas tree. To me, it just looks too random, but I'm sure that it's not random. This set I really like because we have so much made out of wood. So even though I don't necessarily understand the shapes of everything, this looks just like really futuristic and like artistic, because everything is made out of the same material. And also all of these like lines across the floor, the way they all like sept, is that the word? I don't know. Also makes me think of kind of like pathways that they took, of alternate universes, all of that stuff. And then the circle in the middle, it all leads to the same goal kind of a thing. I don't know. It's not my favorite on like an aesthetic level, again, because all of the locations for me look really disconnected. But I'm sure that if you follow their storylines, you might feel differently about it because it means something to you. I do really like some of these shots, especially the shots with the members in it where they don't dance, like just these shots with the depth of field being so shallow, so pretty. I do like this choreography too, where Jinsol does this with her hands and then it like ripples through them. That's really cool. I mean, with LOONA, I feel like everything has a meaning. Like, the ripple effect is because they're all in different timelines. I mean, honestly, I feel like LOONA videos always kind of feel random to me. Like, all of the locations that we see, especially I think of like Why Not as well, they always look very, disconnected to me. Like, I think of the car, and then we have a supermarket, and then we have the field with Kim Lip where she's like floating. All of those things like together, I don't understand them, but they still work. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just hard for me to talk about those videos because I don't understand how they connect, if that makes sense. Okay, the next video I'm gonna watch by LOONA is Not Friends. Okay, I read through the lyrics for Not Friends. I'm getting out of them pretty much saying we're way past the friend stage. I super like you a lot. I basically just want to make out with you at all times, please. Actually, they're kind of questioning if they're in love. They're just kind of saying, we're not friends. I want to make out with you, but I don't know why. Also, I saw that this is actually not an official comeback. It's just kind of like a collab, I guess, between this producer and LOONA. But I'm still going to react to it because people requested me to, so I will do that. Let's go. Oh, alrighty. Hijra, no. Oh, this is so different. Is that Harley Quinn? Wait. Oh. Oh my god, that's... Whoa. Whoa, that was weird. I like this, the chorus, though. Hijin, what are you doing? Everyone killing each other. Oh my god. Oh, I really like Kim Lip's voice. Is Chu gonna be in this video? Is she gonna have a gun? Don't shoot me. The section is so... Wow. Oh! We're doing the car drifting circles again. Cool. Girls, like, stop. Don't shoot me, please. What is going on? Oh yeah, enjoy. You just murdered people. Oh, okay. What? Oh my god, that's creepy. You killed the moon, girls. Oh god. To be continued? Oh god. Okay, oh my god. Alright. Okay, that was not friends. So this is not the entire group. Okay, I don't know if this might be a subunit then. I've only reacted to one subunit by LOONA yet, so I feel like this might be a subunit. It could also just be like a random combination of members. I do like the song. It's not my favorite song that I've heard by LOONA. I mean, it's not by LOONA, I guess. It's more like Ryan Chun. So I don't know how much LOONA actually contributed to the song. Actually, I think Kim Lip wrote it, someone said, right? Or credited it. I don't know if I listened to it a few more times, if it would grow on me more. That one section where they say the Kisya part with just the beat, that section kind of like was strange for me the first time I heard it, but I do like the chorus. So I don't know, I can't really say. I don't dislike it, but I don't know if I'll listen to it, if that makes sense. The video is very interesting. First of all, we have this like storyline of them just murdering each other, I guess. I did notice like a few things that reminded me of Why Not specifically. First of all, of course, the car driving in circles, but also some shots of Jinsol really reminded me of her shots in Why Not. I kind of feel like there's like a connection to like the Joker and Harley Quinn, I don't know. Otherwise, I don't really like this video too much, to be honest. It feels like someone wanted to make a really cool video, like a badass video with all of them kind of looking like badass assassins kind of a thing, but it feels disorganized, if that makes sense. It's hard for me to keep up with the story in this video. Like, I do get that they're kind of trying, I'm guessing it's like two or maybe in 4 different like companies or whatever, and they're trying to take each other out, and like these are the girls, like the assassins that are doing that. The way we jump through the locations and back and forth between everything is super confusing to me, and I don't like it visually. I'm sorry that I'm being so like blunt. People might disagree and think this video is amazing and they love it and it's their favorite video. For me, I'm missing the red thread throughout it. Like, I guess the storyline is the red thread that ties it together, but I don't understand the story because we hop around so much. This is a cool shot. I really love that with the lighting going across her. This has like a lot of mood and like a certain vibe and aesthetic, which is kind of like a spy movie more, but the rest of the video is so, I don't see the vision, if that makes sense. Like, it just feels like an action film with a bunch of locations, if that makes sense. And then sometimes we're in black and white, maybe this is someone's hidden camera, and then we go back to the same shot and we walk closer multiple times with the camera being really shaky. Then we do this, we cut back on her. And then sometimes, I don't know if this is just because my light is too bright, I feel like some of these shots are really dark. This shot I can barely make out her face. And then in this shot again with the slide, I feel like they're just too dark sometimes. Like her face is so dark and her hair is in the light. I don't know why it's lit like that. I mean, we have like, I guess there's some kind of light going around in circles, but in this shot the light is stationary. So I get that this looks cool with lighting from above, but she, like, I can barely see her face. So maybe they could have added another light from this side or something. Like, why not keep the spotlight there and add some movement by, I don't know, having lights flicker here or over there or something. Like the action is right here and I'm not really seeing it, if that makes sense. So many different visual aesthetics and like so many like cuts, and the camera is shaky and all of that. I guess this was shot with a drone. Here again, she's freeing herself from the handcuffs, but I can barely see what she's doing because it's so dark. The lighting is coming from this side, but the action is going on here. Like in this shot, when I saw it, I didn't even know what to look at. I only realized what she did in the next scene where she kind of shows that her hands are free. This is really cool. I love this set. The ceiling is freaking awesome, and I really like the lighting in here as well. But again, I don't even see any people. Like I didn't even know who she was shooting at because I don't see anyone. I barely see this person. Like I had to go frame by frame to even see that there is someone over there. We have Heejin pointing the gun at the camera, and then we have Heejin pointing the gun next to the camera. The editing makes me think that they're pointing the gun. They are like, Heejin is pointing the gun at herself, but they're not pointing the gun in the same direction, because if I point the gun into the camera and then I cut to someone else who's pointing the gun over there, I would feel like they're pointing at someone else, if that makes sense. Like it would both need to be in the camera to feel like they're meeting at the same, like they're looking at the same thing. There's also not really a color scheme going on. Like this shot, for example, is really cool too. Like there are some shots which I think look really cool, but I don't think they look good together, or they make sense together at least. This edit is also weird because we see she's sitting on the rooftop with a sniper, and then we see Jinsul walking by. We're thinking, okay, so she's waiting for Jinsul so she can kill her, right? And then Jinsul looks up and Heejin runs away, but in the next shot she's still in the same place, like reloading her gun. And then Jinsul points her gun up, but we already saw that Heejin ran away. Like super small details, like super small scenes that don't really make sense to me, but if that's all throughout the video a lot of the time, then the entire video for me doesn't make sense, if that makes sense. Well, sorry if I sound really negative about this video. Like it's not bad or anything. It's just, for me, kind of hard to follow the thought process. I think that's a good way to put it. Again, I said this before with LOONA, I don't know, maybe there's a reason why we have these black and white flashes, all of that stuff. Everything might have a reason, but I don't know that reason. So I'm only talking about me watching it, well, as like a stranger who's just watching the video for itself. Then we suddenly made a continuity error where they teleported. Right hand is on the counter, right? And then we cut to the next shot where suddenly Eve has her right hand on the counter. So like they switched places suddenly. And it's hard to follow in anyways because we keep cutting around in different locations. We don't know how we got there. We don't know where we are. The camera is so shaky that it's kind of disorienting. This is a cool shot with like the camera moving like that, and so like it looking like she hit the camera and like got pushed away, but it's so disorienting with all of this, like I can barely see what's going on. So that's all I have to say about this video. Really not a lot, and especially not really much positive things. I mean, it's you know, you can't really like everything. And I'm not saying the person that whoever made it doesn't know what they're doing or did a bad job or whatever. This is just not my personal taste. No blame nor no negativity or anything to LOONA themselves. They are very talented, very beautiful. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. As always, a huge thank you goes to all of my patrons, especially Isabel, Pineapple Senpai, Heiho Jho, Adarisi, Philip Ho, Doug, Anis, and Fabian for supporting me. If you're interested in checking out my Patreon, it's linked in the description. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye!